Imagine a life journey defined by three stages: aspire, success, and failure. At every turn, your greatest challenge is controlling your ego, which can either propel you forward or hold you back. Learn how to manage your ego during the aspire stage, stay humble during success, and turn failure into an opportunity for growth. Discover insights from figures like Genghis Khan, Malcolm X, and Steve Jobs on how they conquered their egos to achieve greatness. Every human being in this world is always in one of three stages of life: aspire, success, or failure. These stages continuously repeat throughout our lives. The aspire stage is when we work towards achieving something. The success stage is when we accomplish what we set out to do. The failure stage occurs when we do not succeed in moving from aspire to success. In all three stages, one constant factor is our ego, which can be our greatest enemy. Just as emotions like anger and laughter are visible on person's face, ego is evident in their behavior. Look at those who have become world famous for their work. They exhibit confidence but are never egoistic. There is a significant difference between confidence and ego. As the saying goes, confidence without humility brings arrogance, meaning that self-belief without humility turns into arrogance or ego. Fortunately, we can control our ego through certain techniques, ensuring it doesn't obstruct our path to achieving our goals. The aspire stage is when we aim for significant and better goals, like preparing for a government exam, creating audition clips, or developing a business plan. The beginning is tough because we feel both excited and nervous. We often talk about grand plans to hide our nervousness, which is a weakness. Talking about big ideas is easy and can draw attention and praise with little effort, unlike actual work. However, merely talking without doing the real work feeds our ego. Anyone can talk, even someone irrational. In today's world, silence is rare. Excessive talking and thinking drain our energy, preventing us from starting our work. Overthinking creates an imaginary audience, making us believe others are constantly watching and judging us. In reality, this is not true. For instance, a teenager might skip school for a week because he spilled juice on his pants and felt embarrassed, thinking everyone would remember and talk about it. In truth, no one else remembered. People do not think about us as much as we believe they do. Euthymia means moving forward on your path without getting distracted by external factors. Today's social media and breaking news have destroyed our attention spans and ability to focus. Henry Ford said that your reputation is built on what you have done, not what you have planned to do. Talent is only the starting point. Many talented people fail to achieve much because their ego scares them off. Steve Jobs said, "People don't know what they want until you show it to them." Your talent is like a product. People won't recognize its value until you present it. Many of us are in the aspire stage. Control our ego. The most important thing is to focus on and improve our work. Basketball player Bill Bradley always remembered that if he wasn't practicing, someone else was, and when they met, that person would win. No matter how talented you are, to progress, you must learn to control your ego at the aspire stage by doing two things. Always remain a student and keep learning. Think less and take more action, continuously practicing to improve your craft. When we manage our ego during the aspire stage and focus on our work, success is inevitable. However, just as success strengthens us, it also empowers our ego, which will then attempt to undermine us in different ways. After achieving success, numerous distractions will arise, such as interviews, award functions, reporters, and parties. These distractions can pull you away from your core work, which your ego enjoys because it brings public admiration. But it is crucial to remember what truly matters and what brought you success in the first place. Genghis Khan advised his son that true leadership requires humility, saying that even the tallest mountain can be overshadowed by the animal standing on its peak. Maintaining success is as challenging as achieving it. Therefore, we should keep our identity modest and continue learning and improving. Success companies usually start with their core values and meticulous execution. For example, YouTube wasn't created to replace TV but to share funny clips. Success isn't just about having a grand vision, it's about executing that vision through small detailed steps. Keeping your identity small means not exaggerating your role or achievements. For instance, if you are a receptionist, this humility allows you to stay grounded, learn from others, and improve your work. Zen philosopher Zigan reminded himself to stay humble and not to be distracted by popularity and recognition. He advised focusing on the work that brings recognition. Ryan Holiday mentions that truly successful people lead modest lives, living in normal houses and wearing simple clothes. This simplicity reflects their commitment to core values rather than luxury. Muhammad Ali once said that staying humble is difficult when you achieve greatness, emphasizing that self-awareness and humility are rarer than confidence, skill, and talent. Therefore, when you achieve success, remain humble and focused on your work instead of getting lost in self-congratulation. Success brings attention and distractions, but staying connected to your core work is essential for continued success. Failure stage in any work is normal. We may fail despite controlling our ego. What we do during failure is most important. Consider Detroit Red was jailed for theft, smuggling, drugs, and murder. Instead of wasting time like other prisoners, he started learning. He read books on religious history and philosophy in the jail library and wrote dictionaries cover to cover, learning many words. By using his time effectively, he later became Malcolm X, an American minister and social activist who fought for many human rights. Robert Greene, the author of 48 Laws of Power, describes this as a lifetime and dead time. A lifetime is when you learn and utilize every second for good work. Dead time is when you blame others and sit idle, relying on luck. Malcolm turned every second of his jail time into a lifetime by reading books. When reporters asked him about his college, he said jail was his college because his transformation happened there. We always have two choices, a lifetime or dead time. For instance, waiting for your meal at a restaurant and just scrolling through social media is dead time, while waiting for your meal and using the same time to sketch ideas, read an interesting article, or plan your tasks is a lifetime. If you are failing repeatedly, make your time alive and keep trying. You will succeed. Ryan Holiday believes some players, after their best performance, don't wait for appreciation because they know success comes from practicing alone, not from public applause. Ryan compares training to sweeping. Just sweeping the floor once doesn't keep it clean forever. Daily sweeping is needed. Similarly, nothing will happen by practicing once. You must practice daily to shine your talent or it will rust. I hope you found this insightful. If you are interested in learning about leadership, we have created a video that delves deeper into the topic. Click here to watch and enhance your leadership skills.